opportunity to introduce herself. So tell our audience today who you are, what you're doing, and anything you would like them to know about you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dr. Josephine. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Munachi Somoma. I am a student at the University of Maryland, College Park, and I'm currently studying psychology and I'm on the pre-medical track. I'm a senior in college, so I'm graduating very soon. So Dr. Josephine came into my life at the perfect time where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life professionally after school. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I had a few ideas of what I'm interested in, but figuring out exactly what I needed to do, and especially the steps getting there, was a wreck. But having Dr. Josephine to mentor me and get me through all the tracks and help me figure out all the different things has been amazing. So yeah, I'm just here to talk about it with her.
Wow, all things psychology, all things pharmacy.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Having psychology on your drawing board, and then getting the experience working as an outpatient pharmacy professional.
Yeah.
So how would you say that having a pharmacy job as a licensed pharmacy technician has aligned with what you want to become? I guess a medical student. So right now studying psychology, right? So can you help someone who is currently where you were before you met me understand the importance of having a mentor that has actually walked the path, the professional path, because you're on the path of becoming a professional serving in healthcare, right? Currently serving in healthcare as a pharmacy technician. Somebody that is lost, doesn't even really have any clear direction, what would you say having a mentor helped you achieve?
Yeah, so as I said, I'm on the pre-medical track and I'm getting to the end of my 4 years in college. And of course, once you're done with college, you need to sharply think of the next thing you're going to do because you can't be stagnant. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my summer vacation. With being a junior, you need to become more aligned with what you want to do in the future. So my mom was actually the one who mentioned, oh, how about being a pharmacy technician? And I'm like, girl, I'm trying to be a doctor. What does pharmacy have to do with this? And I was like, of course, mom, she just has her way of being like, I think you should go ahead and do it there. And I was like, okay, yeah, pharmacy technician. I mean, I can make money, so might as well just do it. So I went ahead and did it. I had no idea what I was going to do. On my way to the interview, I was actually Googling like, okay, what does a pharmacy technician actually do? What are some pharmacy terms that I can use during the interview? So I was all over the place. I had no idea what a pharmacy technician did. But once I walked into the pharmacy for the interview, I'm never going to forget. Dr. Josephine smiled at me and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. No matter how the interview goes, I'm going to be fine. So I think that initially was definitely like people, and then again, bringing in psychology, people underestimate the value of just interpersonal relationships, just as simple as a smile, just as simple as a hi could just calm someone down so much. So the psychology comes into it all the time. So yeah, so started becoming a pharmacy technician. Everything I did was just Dr. Josephine. I remember she specifically made sure I trained with her, and I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. I can train anywhere. But training with her, I've been able to learn so much. I've been able to learn things at an adequate pace. I don't think I was ever too behind. I don't think I was ever too advanced. Everything that she asked me to do was something that she had trained me on previously. And even when I tell people, I have other friends that had worked similar jobs as me. And they were like, oh yeah, the job is easy. And I'm like, yeah, I do this. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, Dr. Josephine has me doing everything because she knows what people can handle. And she knows that who just wants to be there 7 hours doing the same thing. So having a mentor in the field that you're trying to get into, I cannot say it enough. It's helped me so much this summer alone. That's just 3 months. I feel like I have so much more clarity because with having a mentor, they've literally gone through this path that you're about to go on. You don't know anything that you're about to get onto. And for someone, even though no one's journey is going to be the same, but for them to just show you a guideline and just things to expect, things that no one was able to tell them, to just make your journey a little easier. Because being in the healthcare, it's always going to be something, but to just make it a little easier, I can't say the benefits of having a mentor enough. Yeah.
I think you've preached to me this morning. I underestimate the power of a welcoming smile.
Yeah, it was. I told my mom, I was like,
my smile made you calm down in an interview. It's a lot. Yeah. Hey, pharmacy managers, you see, if you're out there looking to hire, looking to boost your retention rate, practice smiling more.
Yeah.
The first smile, the welcome that you give your new hires, it does matter. In fact, thank you so much. Now I know to be very, very intentional.
Yeah.
I welcome anybody that is a candidate that I'm about to interview. So, so far, your experience in an outpatient pharmacy setting.
Yeah.
What insights would you want to leave to any pharmacy technician that can help them bring their heart to work every day, pour out the best value they have, and leave work every day feeling fulfilled? Because the goal is to have work-life integration. We don't want you to undersell yourself and think it's all about the compensation, right?
Yeah.
How do they come to work with the right frame of mind and leave work with the right frame of mind without underestimating why we are doing what we do, which is to improve the health of the patient? What are some tips that you want to leave the pharmacy technicians today?
Yeah. So I think the first thing that comes to mind, Dr. Josephine and I have been together when something bad will happen and we just look at each other like, oh, okay. So I think the first thing that I would always say is, especially when you're dealing in healthcare, everything you're going to do, you're dealing with people when they're not at their best. They're not comfortable. They don't feel good. That just makes people feel a little aggy. So I think the first thing I'd always say is that it's not you. It's not you that they're upset about. The situation is just not the best. So sometimes people are going to be mean to you and you're going to want to be like, but how did I even offend you? Like, where is this coming from? But it's not you. I think that's the first thing. You need to be in it. Your heart needs to be in it, but you need to just you need to just not be offended by everything that they say. Take everything they say intentionally, take everything they say and try to understand it. But you just have to be in the mindset of, okay, I'm here to help you. So if it means that we're going to have to say the same thing 5 times before I can understand it, you will say the thing 5 times and you'll still work on it 5 times and hopefully everything will be fine. So I think that's the main thing. It's not you, it's just the situation. So you just have to figure out how to work around the situation. Secondly, I would say questions. You gotta ask those questions as much as, because I know what it's like to come in and be like, okay, I want to be a star student. I want to make sure that everyone just thinks I'm amazing. It's probably not going to be like that the first few weeks. There are always going to be mistakes to be made because there's so much to learn. So I think the second thing I would say is ask questions and talk to your team. Even though you feel like, I just want to work, I just want to do my thing and get out of here, you got to talk to your team, because how are you going to stand 8 hours and you just be lonely? So those 3 are the main things that I would definitely talk about.
Good. So I heard you talk about curiosity, ask questions, communication, express whatever you're thinking verbally to your team. And even if you don't feel comfortable with verbal communication, make an effort to communicating so that your team can know what you're thinking, right? Because we are not mind readers. And then the most powerful of it all, you talked about the power of staying connected to your work family. Because we are there, it's like home, right? So you really summarized it all. Stay curious, ask questions, be an eternal learner, be open to learn, right?
Yeah.
Communicate effectively and stay connected. Because I cannot imagine going to work and I'm not connected to my team.
Yeah, it becomes
I can't even
punishment.
imagine what it is.
It
It becomes a dread waking up in the morning and going where you don't feel like part of it. There's no integration, right?
It just becomes so much harder than it has to be.
So the team, the collaboration, team collaboration, growth as a team, the team win brings a lot of spice and sweetness to your workplace, right?
Exactly.
Said it all. There's powerful writer downs that I would want every pharmacy technician, aspiring pharmacy technician, hiring managers, the pharmacy managers, the pharmacists, the staff pharmacists, every single one in an outpatient pharmacy. It's very important to understand the power of these 3 C's. Curiosity, communication, and connection. So thank you so much, Muna. You fed us today. On this podcast, Not Your Average Pharmacy Professional, we try to do things with excellence. Try to talk about real life issues. At the end of the day, the happy pharmacy professional equals happy patient.
Yeah, simple and straight.
When we have happy people serving in pharmacy and the patients are happy, then we have a happy world community, bringing better health to the workers and those that are served.
Yeah,
we're all humans, right? It's not like it's robots working in the pharmacy.
Exactly.
People working, the servants get sick. Those that are served, the sick are sick. So we have to figure out how to stay healthy on the other side of the counter and how to help the sick person on the other side feel better.
Yeah.
The more we become better in how we relate with one another, the happier the community. And when we have happier communities where outpatient pharmacy professionals are serving at their best, we're getting to get closer to the world that we want to see, right?
Yeah.
So today, the insight I want to leave for all outpatient pharmacy professionals serving in any capacity is that it is important for us all to come to work excited.
Yeah.
And leave work excited. So let's be the change we want to see in outpatient pharmacy practice.
Exactly. Period.
Let's be the change. That's where I'm dropping the mic.
You
can end with your own mic drop. What would you like to leave for us all that are serving? It don't matter who it is.
Exactly. I think everything Dr. Josephine really did say sums it all up. But I think especially for healthcare students, people that are in university and they want to go into healthcare, I think I would say be open, try everything as much as you can before you get into professional school. Anything, even if you think it will not count, try everything because you never know what you're going to like. You never know. Maybe that's your point of, I thought this was for me, but let me go into this. I would say try everything, even just the connections you could make. I think Dr. Josephine is going to be a good connection. In 10 years, you guys are never going to know what can happen. You never know. Dr. Josephine can get me into school. So I feel like even if it's not something that you think you're passionate about, you could have a change of mind and you could meet so many good people, even just patients. I think for me, that will be my main thing, my mic drop of the day. For students, be curious and just explore because you have enough time. That's another thing. We'll get into that another time, but you have enough time.
Oh,
yeah. Mic drop.
That's powerful. Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. Oh, that was nice. You fed us today. Thank you so much, Muna.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Josephine.
I'm looking forward to having you again.
Yes.
I want to be serving this kind of dishes on this podcast.
Period.
We'll talk. I'm a pharmacy technician. Thank you so much. Thank you for empowering all the pharmacy technicians out there. And I'm sure pharmacists, pharmacy managers, the leaders, the DLs, they would find a nugget or two from what you shared today to share with their teams. So everybody, I was happy to be here back with Muna, inspiring pharmacy professionals to bring their best to work. Let's go out there and win together. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Muna. Thank you.